Okay, we've got our sort of camera formulation of bottom-land sodium, basically a molybdenum substitution for manganese, which is the classical second form of iron. So you could probably call this a third form of iron. It's actually the molybdate sort of acts a bit like somewhere between borate and phosphate sort of thing, and the actual molybdenum itself being like can go up to 7+, so it can act, as I said, a bit like manganese. It's also known to fix nitrogen from the atmosphere. So does an iron is known to substitute, fix nitrogen from the atmosphere. You know, red hot iron and things like that in the Haber process. So you can see there are a rough basic connection there. So I'm just going to turf out this pot here, if I can do that there. Now if we just loosen this up, I think you might be able to see I've got a bucket here. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just going to, you can actually turf it out here on the side here. Just turf out the basic bits here. And pull back there. Get the rough thing off there. And give it a quick, get rid of that. And give it a quick wash in the bucket. Wash any of the excess detritus off, sort of thing, and give it a bit of a spruce up. You know, get off all these bits that could rot, you know. And then we've got two plants here, sort of thing. And what I'll do, I'll plant one in the, and we get back here, get back round there to here. And we get in a little bit closer. Down there, and tighten everything up on the tripod, I suppose. So everything wanders around. I'll get better screenshots that way, I suppose, if I have to put any. So I'll put like one in the centre and one right near the edge, and hopefully we'll see how it goes. So there we go. I'll put one like close to it, like there. Doesn't really matter where it is. It's just a test run sort of thing. Get rid of all the extraneous peat as much as we can, because you never know, there might be hormones or something still, residual hormones in there. So we'll just sort of get it reasonably close to there, but we'll try not to get anything from that in there. So it's got to be close but covered up, sort of thing. And it's going to be difficult, fellas, I know, but you know, it's a skill set, I suppose. We'll learn it. And then I'll put one directly in the centre. Maybe I should do it from the other side, so I don't get my hand in the way of the. And put that in there, sort of thing. I know that August Scharf used to say used to put it on the side of a hole and then squeeze it in like that. I think it's quite a good idea, actually. Have I still got that blue stuck on the camera? No, I haven't. Good. So you can hear me. Then we'll get our bag of charcoal we just bashed up earlier. Bashing up a bag of charcoal, you bully. Okay. And we'll just get some of the smaller bits. And well, first of all, we'll try and cover the basic fly trap with just the smaller bits that we can. I don't know, it's just a skill set I haven't quite mastered yet, picking out the smaller bits without the dust. And we'll slowly build it up from the sides, sort of thing, without using too much dust if I can. Yeah, sort of, just so that it prevents the rain splash, sort of thing, which is what we're trying to avoid. Any splash, can't even say the word. You know what I'm trying to say, fellas, isn't it? No, we don't, Richard. That's better. Something like that. And then we can always pick out the bigger bits later on, once it's been washed through and the charcoal's got, you know, it's been wetted and bedded down, and well, the large bits never knit together, but some of the finer bits might. And now we just go around the buffalo girls go around the outside, sort of thing. We'll do that, and then that, of course, will get, when the rains come today, you know, this afternoon, and over the rest of the week it should be raining every single day. it should be rapidly washed through. But I just want to see whether it can be done without burning the plants sort of thing. Because it would make potting up so much easier if you could do it all in one step sort of thing. You know, and you don't have to worry about the rain, you don't have to worry about weight, you know. This way you can just set it up and just stick it out in the rain and just forget about it. Oh, here comes the rain. Just as I did that. So, I'll just quickly finish this off. And we'll see what it's like after this. Maybe I'll come out this afternoon and film it after, you know, once I've done that. So basically a slightly finer grade of charcoal smashing for this sort of thing. And that should be it for this one anyway. And then I'll just move on to this one and get my old bags I think as well and make a mishmash. That doesn't have to be so fine with this one. And then we can pop this one up after it. So I'll pop this one up. So it's the same formulation, same setup basically. I'll pop this one up, you know, after the week of rain sort of thing. So I'll do another one in that one. That's assuming this one stays, this one over here stays alive. It might not. Anyway, I think I need to get the other bags, fellas. Hang on. Yeah, it's like a bloody illusion, you know. You think, oh, I've got enough, smash a bit more, no, I think I've got enough, and you never do. And I do seem to have enough. Yeah. Anyway, we'll keep pressing on and. As I say, it's a skill set I haven't quite mastered yet. Yeah. Go to a charcoal sifters convention or something, I don't know. Oh, we mastered that 20 years ago. Watch this. Oh, that's bloody amazing. How do you do that? And they say, oh, there's a trick in it. And what's that? Do it for a living. Rather than an existence in Abbottland. Okay. Well, the rain. You can hear the rain coming in. There's a rain front soon. So I think that is. Or it's just so many cars. Getting out, getting home into the warm, I don't know, on the road. Nearly, I think. Yeah, nearly it. I better get quick before the clip runs out, eh? And we lose the whole clip. So the ether, well, I did charge the batteries up. Anyway, we'll see how those new batteries work out tomorrow when we take the side route into you know, the Profolia country, the 1995 discovery site that took 3 hours of hell to get there originally, and then eventually I got it down to under 20 minutes by taking a bus, and now doing it by car, you know, sort of thing. I can be there on site, I think under 20 minutes these days. I think I did it in like 17 minutes by bus or something. I could actually take the bus, get off the bus and be there on site with the Profolias. I think it was like 17 minutes or something like that. So something crazy like that. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Get washed in and settle down, and you know, just pan back over this one over here for you. Maybe I should take the camera off and go in for a close-up, eh? Scary close-up. I don't know. I always think CPs look much better in darker soil, in with the darkage. Anyway, Hopefully we'll get a screenshot out of that. And then the other one's over there. Okay, and this one here. And the ones I've already set up with the... I think I may have to do another rhubarb though. And another 2 rhubarbs probably with the quadruple whammy and the Calmaner formulation. Okay, over and out.